Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Smacks that away through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, 6 off it. West Indies are 6 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Couldn't get it through the field. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. No, terrible shot. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Needs to be on target. Edged it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nearly gets the edge. Rabada with a great delivery there. Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over, none from it. It's not easy to bat on this pitch by the looks of it, so they have to keep their heads.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
And gone. Brilliant catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Bowled. Unbelievable. He just let that go through. Didn't even attempt to play at it.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it. Rabada from the north end. Beats the field with a great shot.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nice shot, but straight to gully. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. West Indies, 33 for 4.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a chance if it hits. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Maharaj, the spinner, coming into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Powell has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. straight to the fielder. Nicked it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Is coming into bat at number 7 for the West Indies.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. 3 added in that over. West Indies are 64 for 5. Maharaj from the north end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Maharaj has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Misses everything. Beautiful catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Shepherd gone for not many.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. West Indies are 72 for 6. The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. 6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Shamsi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Eight runs added there. West Indies are 80 for 6. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Good shot, a beauty.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's the over. West Indies are 96 for 6. Shamsi from the north end. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Power. It's plenty from these bowlers.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Was quick onto that in the infield. couldn't get it through the field. Goes over the top with that shot. 8 runs added in that over. West Indies are 104 for 6. Pretorius, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Nearly gets the edge. Pretorius with a great delivery there. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 4 off it. West Indies 108 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed the lot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Nice shot, but straight to gully. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. West Indies are 117 for 6. Pretorius from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. End of the over, just one off it. West Indies are 118 for 6. Shamsi coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Good pick up, big chance. Smacks that away through the gap.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Beats the field with a great shot. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Drilled that one away.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace. and the covering fielder had no chance.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Going with spin now. That is quite extraordinary. Pow, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Lovely shot for 6. Closing in on the century, and it'll take something special to prevent it.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Straight to the fielder. Needs to be on target. Time that perfectly.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Lovely bit of batting, the century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come? Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. 15 runs out of there. West Indies are 176 for 8.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Maharaj to bowl the last over. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot through the gap.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Joseph coming in.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the first over. The batting team are now 1 for none.
Hussain, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for four, surely. Gone. Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Joseph from the south end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Chase, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Joseph shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper. Reached for it, but couldn't make the ground in time. A superb effort goes unrewarded.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. perfectly timed. West Indies needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained a good over.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Hussain over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Onto that early, that could be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the fourth over. The batting team are now 26 for 3.
Misses everything. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Got that away nicely.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. An absolute screamer. Diving away to the side, taking a great catch. A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
just a touch short, and they're able to sweep that powerfully away to the boundary.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up. Joseph from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Perfectly timed.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Joseph deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. West Indies managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Great commitment.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Chase into the attack now from the south end. Edge, but it drops safely. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Chase has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Hitting out to the crease at number 7.
Straight to the fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on 66 for 5.
Chase from the south end. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Good catch, out. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Maharaj watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. Massive chance.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Moti will be happy that's finally over. Truly dreadful bowling and time for some fielding changes in the deep, methinks.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
What a shot, made a cracking sound off the bat. It's a slog sweep away for a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Chance to run two. He's quick onto that in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Miller staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
No. Terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Brilliant diving stop. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Got that away nicely. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Moti has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and required rate has climbed.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Power and precision in that shot.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary, the moment it hit the bat.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Everyone's gone up. Great shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one. Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Misses everything.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Rabada watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Massive outside edge. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. West Indies has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Hussain, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive chance. Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Shepherd from the south end. Bowling fielders look really confident. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Norkia looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 136 for 8.
Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely, but well before.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
That was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.